Hi yogis, my name is Ashley and I'm very excited to share this yoga practice with you today. Hope you're having a wonderful day, whatever day of the week it is for you. This class I want to focus on detachment and, funny enough, thinking about the day of the week, learning how to detach our feelings that we have that we associate with the days of the week. Whether it's a Monday and you're thinking, oh, Monday blues, or having a hectic, crazy Monday because it's the start of the week. And then Fridays are associated with happiness, excitement. The week is over. Now I get to have fun on the weekends. Try to remove those thoughts and focus on how do I want to feel today, regardless of what day it is. And you can see the changes in your life and your feelings and emotions and behaviors once you detach from that norm of feeling like Mondays are crazy, Fridays are great, Saturdays are awesome because it's the weekend. Just some food for thought. But let's get started. So today we're going to focus on starting in forward fold. So you can start at the back of your mat. Feet will be about hips distance apart, maybe a little bit further apart depending on how you're feeling. Have a slight bend to your knees, and you can grab for opposite elbows. Having your biceps wrap around your ears, allowing gravity to pull your head down towards the mat. Let's take a deep cleansing breath here, in through the nose. Filling up, keep going. And sigh it out. Nice focal breath. Recognizing we're breathing in beautiful, purifying air and exhaling everything that doesn't serve us right now. Let's switch the grip on our opposite elbows. Take another deep cleansing breath in through the nose. And sigh it out. Let's take your fingers and interlace them behind the nape of your neck, drawing your elbows towards each other, wrapping your face. I like this a lot because you're naturally going to start pulling your head down towards the mat. You can feel a little bit more of that stretch in your hamstrings, swaying side to side. As we continue on, focus on inhaling through the nose, filling all the way up to the top. And as you exhale, listen to the sound your throat makes with your lips sealed, breathing out through your nose, like the ebb and flow of the ocean. Now release your palms towards the mat, and as you inhale, slowly roll your body up to standing, reaching your palms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's bring your feet together here. Inhale, arms fall before they rise. And as you exhale, reach your right arm back and your left arm forward, opening up to the right. I like to have my eyes closed here. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, open up to the left. Left arm goes back, right arm goes forward. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, release to the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, walk your palms out to plank pose. Let's inhale, look over the edge of your mat like you're peeking over the cliff. Exhale, slowly lower down, keeping your elbows by your ribs. Untuck your toes. Inhale for upward dog or baby cobra, whatever feels right in your body this practice. Exhale. Inhale here. And exhale, hips go up and back for downward facing dog. Take a couple of moments to pedal out your feet here, just getting acquainted with our dog. Everybody can feel a little bit different in this pose, whether you're just waking up or you've had a lot of exercise today. Just notice how it feels.
Funny thing with detachment is we start to realize all of the associations we make in our brains, thinking about things, and poses in yoga are very similar to that, where I try to avoid certain poses because the way I associate them in my brain is how they should look, and how I do them are two very different things. But when we choose to detach from that norm, we can start to explore the possibility of however we feel the pose is supposed to look. That's how it's supposed to look today. Opens up our minds to other avenues and reaching our edge in different ways. So, something to think about. Inhale, bend your knees, glance forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Keeping your feet together, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Inhale, sit back into a chair, arms rise. Begin to place all of your weight in your heels, just so much so that you can lift your 10 toes and wiggle them off the mat. Pressing down firmly through your feet. Your knees are drawing close together but not touching. Slight tuck to your tailbone, drawing in your inner ribs, keeping your biceps close by your ears. Sit down deeply in your chair. How are you feeling right now? If you start to get distracted, come back to the breath. In through the nose and out through the nose. All right, enough struggling right now. Let's bring your palms out in front of you, so just slightly lower, like you're gonna give someone a hug. Let's wrap your right elbow underneath your left elbow. Forearms come rising up, and then interlace your wrists so that way your palms are touching. Thumbs are pointing back towards your face. Begin to place all of your weight into your right foot. And inhale, lift your left leg up and over that right knee. You can either tuck your toes behind your ankle. You can also rest that left foot by your right calf, or you can use it as a kickstand, whatever feels right in your body right now. Just finding that balance, pressing down through your toes, lifting your elbows up towards the sky. Couple of breaths here. And if you fall out of this pose, totally fine. The point is that you get back right into it. One more breath here. And exhale, unhook your left leg over your right and begin to slowly hinge at the hips, kicking your left leg back. Toes are going to be pointing down. You have a slight bend in your standing leg to help for some balance. Trying to keep your hips neutral, parallel to the mat. If it's a little too hard to balance with your arms in eagle pose, you can unhook them and hands to heart center, or your palms can be behind. Whatever feels good right now. Just a couple more breaths. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly begin to lean back. Coming into crescent pose, your left leg touches the mat. Inhale, arms rise. Slight bend in your left back leg. Your right leg is going to be parallel to the mat. Tuck that tailbone under. If you'd like to, you can begin to slowly straighten that left leg. Shoulders are drawing away from your ears, down your back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, let's reach your right palm behind you and grab onto that left thigh. Left arm is reaching up.
Bonus points if you want to look up, start to lean back. Another balance challenge here. Inhale. And exhale, plant that left arm down on the mat, reaching that right arm up to the sky. Twisting low lunge. Inhale. Making sure your left hip is not sinking down towards the mat, but actually pulling away from the mat. You can begin to feel that twist in your torso. Inhale. Exhale, plant that right hand down, stepping your right foot back to meet your left. Do a side angle pose with your toes together. Inhale. Exhale, begin to lean your heels over towards the left, stacking your right foot on top of your left and reaching that right arm to the sky. If you need a little assistance here, you can drop down to your bottom knee, or you can straddle the feet so that way you have a little bit more balance. Inhale, gaze up at your palm. Exhale, bring that bicep towards your right ear. Tucking in your ribs here, tailbone slightly tucked under. If your hip is dropping towards the mat, just recognize that and begin to slowly lift it back up. One more breath here. And exhale, plant your palm down. Come back to plank. Lean forward, lower slow to the mat. Untuck your toes. Inhale for up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, bend your knees, glance forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's go right into it. Inhale, sit back into your chair, arms rise. Again, finding that balance in your heels. Tucking your tailbone under, reaching your palms towards the sky. Wrapping those biceps towards your face. I like to gaze at like a foot or two in front of me, in front of the mat. That way my neck isn't looking up and my neck isn't bending down too much. Inhale and exhale. All right, bringing your palms out in front of you like you're going to give another hug. Let's wrap your left elbow underneath your right elbow. Forearms go up, palms interlace, thumbs towards your face. And let's begin to press all of your weight into your left foot, lifting that right leg up and over your left thigh. Again, you can tuck the toes behind your ankle. You can just glue your right toes towards that left calf or use it as a kickstand, whichever feels right for you today. Let's focus on drawing those elbows up, really opening that back body. This used to be one of my least favorite poses because I couldn't actually hook my toes behind my ankle. Then I realized there's a lot more to this pose than trying to do it to your fullest all the time. Sometimes it's nice just to have that balance, trusting in yourself, and even when you fall, you can get right back into it. Or if I'm stressed, it takes my mind off of things because I'm doing so many different twists and turns of my body that I have to be mindful of which one's twisting which way. All right, one more breath here. And exhale, unhook that right leg and begin to slowly hinge at the hips and kick that right foot back. Toes are pointing down, slight bend in that standing leg. Keeping your hips neutral towards the mat. Again, if you'd like to unhook your eagle arms, you're more than welcome to come to hands to heart center or arms back behind you. Every side might feel a little different. If your leg is starting to shake, that's totally normal. Inhale. Exhale, step that right foot back and arms. Inhale for rise. Slight bend in that right back leg. Finding that left leg parallel to the mat. Pressing down firmly through that left big toe, using that as your balance. As your inner heel on the right foot is pulling back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lean that left arm back and place it on top of your right thigh. And bonus points to really reach that arm up and back, looking up. One more breath here. And exhale, cartwheel that right arm down. And inhale your left arm to the sky. Again, lifting that right leg, or right thigh away from the mat. Keeping that back leg straight and active. Inhale. Exhale, plant your left arm down, stepping that left foot back to meet your right. Let's do side angle or side pose on the other side. Feet come together, inhale. Exhale, lean your right heels over towards the right, reaching that left arm to the sky, pressing down firmly through that right palm on the mat. Again, if you need to drop to your bottom knee, or you can stagger your feet, whatever feels right today. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left bicep towards your left ear. Pinkies are turning down. Tightening that core. Inhale. And exhale, plant your palm down. Lean forward, lower slow. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Not too bad. Let's come down to child's pose. Kind of reset for a moment. Big toes to touch. Resting your hips on your heels. Reach those palms forward. A couple of cleansing breaths here, in through the nose. And sigh out your mouth. Really using this time to reset and reconnect. Let's inhale through the nose. And this time exhale, flutter your lips. Sometimes that sound can help reset our brains for a moment. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out. All right. Inhale, roll up to tabletop. Cross your feet behind you and roll over your legs. Wonderful. Let's reset this real quick. Okay. Let's come to the center of your mat with your sit bones. Finding your sit bones on the mat. Bring your feet out in front of you. Begin to lean back. Come into boat pose. Inhale, lifting your feet off of the mat. Flexing those toes towards your face will help engage the leg muscles in your core. You can either straighten your legs here or keep them bent like myself. And reaching your palms forward. Inhale. And exhale, extend your body, laying down. Inhale, boat pose. Exhale, extend. Inhale, boat. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Exhale. One more round. Inhale. And exhale down to the mat. Nice. All right. Let's bring your feet towards your butt. So your knees are pointing up. We're going to do a recline pigeon. Bring your right ankle towards the top of your left knee. And let's interlace your left arm through your legs and grab, or your right arm through your legs, and then grab your left arm to interlace with your right. You can even grab behind your thigh, or you can grab the front of your shin, whichever is accessible to you right now. And then as you pull your left thigh towards you, you can use your right elbow to push out that right thigh. This will give you a nice stretch in that outer thigh, as we used a lot of muscle today doing those balancing poses. Inhale. Just a couple more breaths here. And exhale, let's release back to the mat, and we'll switch to the other side. Bringing your left ankle towards the top of your right knee, threading your left arm through your thighs and grabbing with your right arm, whether you're grabbing your thigh or your shin. Find what's suitable. And take a couple of breaths here, really drawing that right thigh towards you as you're pushing that left knee out. To protect your knee, always remember to flex your feet towards your kneecap. One more breath. And release to the mat. I'm doing a happy baby. Bringing your knees towards you and your feet come towards the sky. Grab your outer edges of your feet, or if you want to grab your big toes, you're welcome to do that, whichever feels right. Whichever you choose, really focus on pressing your feet into your palms as you pull your feet and knees down towards the mat, creating that opposition. Push and pull. You'll feel a nice opening in your inner groin muscles. And come side to side. Rocking your low back, giving you a nice massage. All right, inhale. And let's exhale, plant your feet back down. We'll do a couple of bridge poses, bringing your heels close enough so that your fingertips can barely brush them. Feet are hip distance apart, pressing down flat through your palms. Inhale, lift your hips up. If you'd like, you can interlace your palms underneath your mat, or underneath your butt. Really focusing on drawing those hips up and keeping those knees close together so they're not splaying out. One more breath here. And exhale, lower your hips down. If you feel up for it, you're more than welcome to try out full wheel. But for me today, I'm focusing on just doing the bridge. Do one more round. Inhale, lift your hips. Tucking in those ribs. Imagine you're squeezing a block between your thighs, helping you engage those inner thigh muscles. One more breath. And exhale, lower down. Straighten out your legs. Coming into final resting pose, Shavasana. Allowing your arms to splay open, your feet are splaying open to the sides. Coming back to normal breath. If your shoulders are up by your ears, be sure to allow them to rest down the mat. Just finding that pose that you can allow your mind to drift away. Whether you're outside, feeling the wind across your face, hearing the birds chirping, or if you're inside, nice and cozy with a warm heater on, smelling your favorite candle, just allowing yourself to be, detaching from the moment, just living in an infinite space. You're welcome to stay in this pose for as long as you like. Thank you so much for joining me on this practice today. It was an honor leading you, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat again soon. Namaste.